Let me explain first how to install GAP on Windows system. In my particular case, I'm using Windows 10 and we'll be installing it. So first of all, we go to the website, the GAP system website, which is very simple. This is it, www.gap-system.org, and in this website we will find this page, download and follow the instructions of installations. So the installations on the Unix related systems will be illustrated after a moment, when I will just add the additional installation video. But for a moment, let's concentrate on the Windows 10, and we will do it as follows. Okay, so let's start the browser and let's find the download files. So let me do it. So go to the browser, and we go to the HTTPS, right? And then you put here two dots, www.gap-system. Is it correct? No. Typo C. .org. Yes. No. Again, typo. I am very bad in typing. Okay. Oh yes, we got it. And you have GAP, and you have here. Of course, you go to the downloads. So we have the downloads. Then you have here the last versions. You see, those are the list. This is the list of all versions of the GAP that was produced in the last many years. Actually, it was developed for several years. So let's see. Goes to the next one, and then what you're interested is Windows. And the Windows package here is that one. So you can see this is the Windows package. And what you just do it, you just simply click on it and it will download to your computer. It will download to your computer. I already did it because you see, I'm not so very skillful, and it took me some time before I figured out all necessary problems related to this installation. So I got it done, and then of course I need to run it. So let me see. This is okay. So this is the file, and then we go to the downloads. This is my downloads, as you see here. Where is my downloads? Oh yes, I have here the GAP execution is here. So we run it and we did this installation. Unfortunately, I figured it out. It does not work. It does not work. It was missing some files. So if you get a message that some files are missing, so probably you need another package. And in this case, this package was related to the following. This was the following objects. So namely, in my case, I needed the package which was called cygwin. This installation requires this to be installed on your computer. So there's a kind of a program that I don't know how it works, but it was the program that was required to run the GAP. So in such a case, I just went to another website and I did exactly the same. So I found the www.cygwin.com and I found the program. So here I installed this particular file on my computer, setup, and it was, as you see, this program goes to the downloads and then I run it. So you can see here in my downloads, it is already here, and I run it and install it. Unfortunately, that's not all that is actually happening here. Probably your installation batch will install the gap in this directory. It will be called gap dash 1.44 sorry 1-4.110. This is the directory. Here all the gap files are installed. So you see this is installed here, and you can see that's the gap. You can have here the gap execution, and that's what you will be running. So you have to understand that you will be running it from the terminal, so you have to use the terminal to run this program, and therefore you need to make sure that the paths, the appropriate paths to this particular directory, as well as to the directory where the program cygwin is installed. You have to understand that it may be installed in a folder that is named differently. For example, cygwin, and they can add the version like 11, 12, I don't know. But you have to check it on the in the let's say using the Explorer, use the Explorer to find all this necessary directory. And now you need to change the path, to add the path. So you go to the Windows setting, and NV, and this stands for environmental variables for your account. You go there, and you see you need to add the path. And as you see, I already added. There are two paths added. One is to the, actually three paths. One is to the gap directory, and the second one is to the cygwin bin directory, so where the necessary files for running gap are located. In order to add the path, you will do edit, like that. Then you will press the button new, and you type or simply locate by browsing your directory that should be added to the path, and then save it. So do the save, and then you can run your gap. So once it is done, you will see that your, let's say, gap is working well. So let me check it. I run the gap, and what do I see? Something is working. Something is working. Number 4, yes. Okay, we have the gap working. And now, after, okay, let's write something. So for example, define the group, okay, symmetric group. We will be practicing running this program. Yes, I misspelled my command by forgetting equals. So symmetric group, not the one, G. You see, I'm so careless. How many elements? Let's do something simple, 4. So size of G, what is the size of G? How big this is? Yeah, 24, yes, 24 elements. So maybe we can write. So what is G? G is symmetric group. Now, conjugacy classes. Put it as conjugacy classes of element. Yes. How many conjugacies we have? Okay. So you can see those are the permutations. Trivial permutations is first. Then you have here transpositions. Then you have here 2 transpositions. Disjoint transposition. Then you have the 3 cycle, and then you have 4 cycle. Those are the all conjugacy classes. And now what about conjugacy classes of subgroups? G again, Well, it is also giving you conjugates. How many of them? So again, size, and I put here like this. CCS. This is small, right? No, it's capital. This time it's capital. CCS. And well, we have 11 of them. 11. So can we recognize it? So maybe like this. I would like to recognize this. So CCS, I put here like this. Conjugacy class, maybe like this. A9. And since you want to see what kind of representative it is, you just understand that conjugacy class contains many representatives. Just check the first one, and let's see what happens. Then you see that this group is generated by these 4 generators. It's kind of interesting. What it could be, we will talk about it later. Okay, so we got this particular installation finished, and now what do we need to do? We need to install, let's close everything. We need to install the package which is the EquiDeg package. And in order to do it, we will, again, let me close everything, go to the package can be downloaded from this particular directory. I will illustrate this directory in a moment. We'll go to the website and I will indicate to you how it's supposed to be done. But I also need to say a couple of the words about the creator of this package, and let's say the credit goes exactly to Hao-Pin. I will write his name, just give me a second. So as I said, the creator of this package is Hao-Pin Wu, and his email is provided. So if you need to contact the author, if you have concerns or questions, or if you identified a bug, or etc. Okay, that's exactly how it's supposed to work. So now let's go to the website. Okay, so we open the website. So let me see. The website is as we noticed in the previous slide. So this is github.com psistwu and /gap, and this is EquiDeg. If it's correct, it will take us there. EquiDeg. Is it taking us there? No, something is not correct. Yes, I see. I just made a mistake, as usual. Try it again. And we got it. So we are in this directory. This is the directory that contains the package. You should copy all the files, and make a file, let's say make a folder, which is called the EquiDeg. So make a folder which is called EquiDeg. And this folder will be exactly the folder containing the package, will be copied to the packages in the gap. I will show you how it works. So first of all, you make a folder and copy all this file there. So first you have to transfer them and then place in this particular folder. So where is my folder? Actually, my folder here is in the downloads. So you can see there is a folder, which is called, is it here? Not here. I think it's here. I put it somewhere. EquiDeg. Not here. Oh, here, this is folder, as you see, it's called EquiDeg. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. EquiDeg. This is EquiDeg. So let me go back. And it is here. EquiDeg. And then I copy all these files to this part and subdirectory, of course, subdirectory, all everything to this folder. And this folder is exactly the package and the installation of this package on the, let's say, in the gap is very, very easy. So what we do, we just simply open the second one. Maybe this one is needed, so I open another one. File Explorer, this is another window. And then I go and find my folder for the gap. Where is it? Oh, this is folder. It's in drive C. The directory is called the gap -4.110. Very good. So I open it and I look. Here is the subfolder, which is called the PKG. You can guess it is for packages. And then I copy the folder EquiDeg inside. So I just take that one and place it exactly inside the folder of packages. Where is this? Oh, look, it's already there. Somehow it happened when we were not here. So somehow it got copied already. And that means we have this package there. We can use it. So let me play with this. Let me play it. So I understand that in our lecture, what we are doing, we are discussing some properties of the Bernstein ring. So let's see how it works. So I go back to the terminal. Doesn't matter where I am. I can open gap, and then let's try to load the package. You see, packages are loaded. Our package is not there. It's not loaded. I'm sorry, but you need to load this package in manually. So let me do it. So load package, and then I put here EquiDeg package. Let me see if it works. Load package. True, it loaded. And you see, Hao-Pin Wu, his email address is there. It's called the EquiDeg package. And now you have that this information here also provides you to contact the author. So let's play. What about if we use a group that we just defined? So put it again. My group G is again symmetry group. This is my symmetry group of 4 permutations of 4 elements. So that's the group. We can actually compute the Bernstein ring. So put it like this, Bernstein ring. The Bernstein ring. And let's say, what Bernstein ring? Of G, of course. Okay, that's I got my Bernstein ring. Maybe I should make it sure that this is kind of a notation. I call this A0 or AG. This is my Bernstein AG, because this is A stands for bit, so it's like a brackets G. So this kind of okay, Bernstein. So this is AG. Okay, now I can play with this. So what about? Oh, I need also generators. So how to get the generators? Generators, I put it like this, 5. Just B, maybe B for generators. So B, I don't know, just B as like a B1, B2, so this will be basis. Basis, this is the free basis of AG. So in fact, this free basis is exactly numerated the same way as the order of the conjugacy classes of subgroups. So for example, you have here 11 elements. If you write it down, CC, maybe small letters. Maybe I do use, okay, CCS. This means conjugacy classes. Conjugacy classes, subgroups of G. So Those are conjugacy, 11 conjugacy classes, 11 generators. Those are exactly the same indices. So those conjugacy classes serve as indices for this Bernstein ring elements. So they are denoted in the Bernstein ring by B, but they are exactly corresponding to this particular classes. So, well, okay, we have it. So maybe let's multiply something. So I get 3, this is my first element, plus B6, plus 2 times. Can I do it? Maybe do it later. Maybe plus just B 6, 6, 9, and then multiply everything like a B7 plus B8. 8. Let's see what happens. Is it correct? 88 is definitely too much. So something is wrong. Wrong bracket. Oh my, I did the wrong bracket. Good. But now it works. So I get element. What about if I multiply by 3? Is it 3? 3 times. I need to put times or not? I just don't know. You have to put times. Can I multiply? No. Yeah, it works now. Yeah. 4. Yes. So we have to multiply with times. Good. So we got it. We will be playing it. So in my lecture, I will add some examples using the gap, and we'll definitely be able to do more computations than without gap and more sophisticated examples. Let's quit and let's download now. I put into the video the part how to install gap on the other systems. The installation in the next part of video is actually made for Linux, but since on Mac it will be exactly the same, so you can try to follow the same path to let's say the same way of installation on the Mac as it is presented in this video. However, please also do not forget to go to the page, installation page on the GAP Systems web page, and read all the details how this installation should be done. Should be done according to the things. Otherwise, it may not work well. So sometimes you may have some problems. You will need some additional programs like compiler or C compiler or something like that in order to be able to compile the GAP program on Mac computer. So to do this, unfortunately, I am, let's say, trying to avoid the trouble, so I will leave it. So with this video that you should watch if you need to install it on the different system. This video was made by Hao-Pin Wu, and he was kind enough to include some tips in this video. Everything what was done, where I appreciate his support, and I'm very grateful to him for providing us with the package and with the possibility of using it in these lectures. So for a moment, I leave you and I pass to the next part of the installation that was created by Hao-Pin Wu. Thank you.